Chapter 17. Oldest Buildings. There are beautiful structures, caves, rock sculptures, inscription or monoliths, and monuments that are absolute work of art. They have stood the test of time and have depicted the society and culture of yore. Indian civilization is one of the oldest in the world. India has many monuments. These monuments merit a visit because they are the speaking stones of India's historical and cultural heritage. Ajanta and Ellora Caves. The Ajanta Caves, located in Maharashtra, are the most magnificent example of rock-cut architecture and cave paintings. Dating back to the 5th century, these caves contain paintings and sculptures of major events in the life of Lord Buddha. In all, there are 29 caves in Ajanta. Of these, only a few are Chatyagrihas, stupa monuments halls. The others are viharas, monasteries, where the Buddhist monks lived. These rock-cut caves exhibit excellent architectural skills. The paintings and sculptures here are masterpieces of art made by skilled craftspeople. They depict scenes from the Buddha's life, his previous birth, and the Jataka tales. Beautiful paintings called murals adorn the walls, ceilings, and pillars of the Ajanta caves. These paintings depict many scenes from the everyday life in cities and villages. The Ellora Caves, also located in Maharashtra, are over 10 centuries old. 34 rock-cut caves represent elaborate sculptures of Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain faiths. These highlight the religious harmony that existed. Of the Hindu caves, the most outstanding is Kailasnath temple, designed to look like Mount Kailash, the home of Lord Shiva. It is cut out of a single rock and is multi-storied. Of the Buddhist caves, the Carpenter's Hut or Vishwakarma cave is the most famous. It has a 15-feet statue of the Buddha sitting in preaching posture. The Taj Mahal. One of the 7 wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal at Agra is a symbol of endless love and devotion. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal after her death. The Taj Mahal houses the tomb of Mumtaz Mahal and Shah Jahan. Set against the backdrop of the Yamuna River, the Taj Mahal stands on a raised terrace with 4 minarets at each corner. It took 12 years of hard labor and 20,000 skilled workers from all across the world to build the mausoleum. The architectural complex comprises 5 main elements: the Darwaza or main gateway, the Bagicha or garden, the Masjid or mosque, the Nakkar Khana or rest house, and the Roza or the Taj Mahal mausoleum. The actual tomb is situated inside the Taj. It is made entirely of white marble, into which 28 types of precious and semi-precious stones are inlaid. The Taj looks especially ethereal when viewed under the full moon night. Qutub Minar. Located in Delhi, the Qutub Minar is one of the tallest minarets in India. The height of the tower is 72.5 meters, and its stairs has 379 steps. It is made of red and buff sandstone. Its construction was commenced by Qutb Aibak in 1192 and completed by his successor, Iltutmish and finally, by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Its great height is enhanced by its tapering structure. It has 5 stories. All the stories are surrounded by a projected balcony encircling the minar. Verses from the Holy Quran, composed in Arabic, are inscribed on its walls. It is surrounded by several other ancient and medieval structures and ruins, collectively known as the Qutub Complex. Gateway of India. The Gateway of India is a monument built during the British Raj in Mumbai. It is located on the waterfront in the Apollo Bunder area in South Mumbai. It stands overlooking the Arabian Sea. The structure is a basalt arch, 26 meters high. Earlier, it was a crude jetty used by the fishing community. Later, it was renovated and used as a landing place for British governors and other prominent people. Hawa Mahal. Hawa Mahal or Palace of Wines is a part of the city palace in Jaipur extending to the Zanana or women's chambers. Built of red and pink sandstone, the palace is a unique 5-story building. It was built in 1799 by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh and designed by Lal Chand Ustad in the form of the crown of Lord Krishna. Its exterior is also akin to the honeycomb of the beehive with its 953 small windows called jharokhas. These jharokhas allowed royal women to see the outer world remaining in parda. Besides this, the jharokhas also provided cool air through the intricate pattern and air-conditioned the whole area during the high temperatures in summers. Jantar Mantar. Located in Jaipur, the Jantar Mantar is a collection of architectural astronomical instruments. The Jantar Mantar was built by Savai Jai Singh as he was particularly interested in learning about the sky above his head. He constructed a total of 5 Jantar Mantar at different locations, including the one at Delhi. The Jaipur Observatory is the largest and best preserved of these. The observatory consists of 14 major geometric devices. These devices measured time, predicted eclipses, tracked stars' location, and many other things. The Samrat Yantra, the largest instrument, is 27 meters high. Its shadows are carefully plotted to tell the time of the day. The Sun Temple at Konark, Odisha, was supposedly built by King Narsinghadeva I of Eastern Ganga dynasty around 1250. It has been built in the shape of a gigantic chariot drawn by 7 spirited horses. The chariot has 24 elaborately carved stone wheels. 2 lions guard the entrance of the temple. This temple has sculptures of human beings in diverse forms and activities, varied flora and fauna, and long scrolls of elephants, beasts, and birds. There are 3 images of the sun god positioned to catch the rays of the sun at dawn, noon, and sunset. The Sun Temple is popularly known as the Black Pagoda. Jama Masjid. Located in Delhi, this is the largest and best-known mosque in India. It has a courtyard capable of holding 25,000 devotees. Commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, Its construction began in 1650 and was completed in 1656. The highly decorative mosque has 3 great gates, 4 towers, and 40 meters high minarets constructed of strips of red sandstone and white marble. Sati Stupa. Sati Stupa, located at Sati town in Madhya Pradesh, is the oldest stone structure in India. It was originally commissioned by the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka the Great in the 3rd century BCE. Its nucleus was a simple hemispherical brick structure built over the relics of the Buddha. It was crowned by the Chhatra, a parasol-like structure symbolizing high rank, which was intended to honor and shelter the relics. In 1st century BCE, 4 profusely carved toranas or ornamental gateways and a balustrade encircling the whole structure were added. Red Fort. The Red Fort in Delhi was the residence of the Mughal emperors of India for nearly 200 years, until 1857. It was built as the fortified palace of Shahjahanabad, capital of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, in 1648. It is named after its massive enclosing walls of red sandstone. The entrance of the gate leads through a long covered bazaar called the Chatta Chowk. From Chatta Chowk follows the Nakkar Khana, also called Naubat Khana or the Welcome Room. The fort also houses the Diwan-e-Aam, where the emperor would sit and hear complaints of the common folk. The Diwan-e-Khas is where the emperor held private meetings. Meenakshi Temple. Meenakshi Temple in Madurai has 985 richly carved pillars. This architecture includes gopurams, large gateways, and mandapams, multi-pillared halls, covered from top to bottom, with multicolored images of gods, goddesses, animals and mythical figures. Golconda Fort. Golconda Fort, a ruined fort of southern India, is situated 11 kilometers west of Hyderabad. It was built in the 13th century by the Kakatiya kings. The existing structure was later built by Qutub Shahi kings into a massive fort. It is located on a hill. Its main gate is called the Fateh Darwaza. It is constellated with steel spikes to protect it from elephant attacks during wars. The surrounding areas have the Royal Nagina Gardens, the bodyguards' barracks. The Darbar Hall stands atop a hill overlooking the twin cities of Hyderabad and Sikandarabad. Preservation of monuments. Monuments have historical, aesthetic and cultural importance. They withstand natural calamities and inform us about the glorious past of our country. We can do our bit to protect them from destruction. We should not write names or scribble on these monuments. We should not litter around the place. We should not scratch the walls of the buildings. These places are of great tourist interest, so keeping them clean will project a good image of our country before the tourists. We should not spoil the writings on a monument and break off stones or marbles from them. Word bank. Minaret. Generally a tall spire with a conical crown. Jantar Mantar, a collection of architectural astronomical instruments. Architecture. the art or practice of designing and constructing buildings. Cave, a natural underground chamber in a hillside or cliff. In a nutshell, India is an ancient country with many monuments. In India you can visit the Ajanta, the cave site of numerous chaityas and viharas. The Taj Mahal in Agra, the epitome of endless love, Qutub Minar, the mighty Minar, Red Fort, the pride of Mughal India, Konark, the chariot temple of the sun god, Golconda Fort, a ruined fort of southern among others. We should take care of our monuments.